And this ain't financial advice. If you ask me, a hero is somebody who's willing to follow their vision, follow their dreams, follow their path in the face of adversity. All people who became something, became what people would consider a hero, the Steve Jobs of the world, the Steve Wozniaks, the Jeff Bezos, the William Wallaces, the George Washingtons, they had to face adversity. All great heroes are born out of adversity, willing to go against the grain, willing to follow something because the belief inside them was greater than the voices that were outside of them. That's something that's commonly known as the hero's journey. Now, I want to show you a quick little article right here I was looking at about the hero's journey. If you're not familiar with the hero's journey, this is a very popular storyline, and it's what most books in popular culture, The Wizard of Oz, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Harry Potter, Superman, Spider-Man, and so forth, are based upon, and that's the hero's journey. And I would argue that Charles Hoskinson is on his hero's journey. If this was Charles right here, he had the call, then you have the refusal to call, then you have the supernatural mentor, then you have the crossing the threshold. Now, the crossing the threshold is going to be where, hey, we've gone so far that we cannot go back, that we must continue on this mission. Now, let me make something very clear. Every journey that we go on, everything that we wish to attain is not always attained. All journeys are not successful, and whenever anyone is faced with mass adversity, there is the possibility for failure. There is the possibility that your mission will not be accomplished. Although in the hero's journey, the hero prevails on. He makes new allies and new enemies, as we've seen here. Ethereum faces a great ordeal. Then you have the death of a mentor. That's Charles leaving Bitcoin. Battle with the brother. That's Vitalik. Temptation. Road back. Refusal to return. Ultimate reward. Master of two worlds. And if you haven't seen Charles' new video, check it out. It's really, really, really good here. He actually talks about what's going on with the Alonzo hard fork combinator. And he said, look, there are some bugs with it, but nothing major that ultimately is going to result in a major delay of the launch of Goguen. So with anything, whether it's Apple, whether it's Microsoft, any major software, even for God's sakes, Premiere Pro is the leading editing software. It's still giving me bug issues, okay? Premiere Pro still has issues with it. It's probably the most dominant editing software. So you can't expect someone to create an ecosystem that changes the structure of world finance and not have some bugs in it. Even when it comes out, it may have some bugs in it. Now, having some bugs, being buggy, and being a total utter piece of junk are two totally different things. Now, I think that they've taken the peer-reviewed approach to this so that they have the least amount of bugs. And believe you me, that when Premiere Pro was developed, they didn't just slap it together on a whim, send it out to the public, because you'd never be able to export, your sound would be clipping out, and you'd have all sorts of issues that were unforeseen. They probably had a working product a lot faster than the public was released Premiere Pro. Now, speaking of Cardano, I read this article right here, pretty awesome. The Celsius network lends support to Cardano. Boom. Further adoption in our hero's journey. And if you read this article, it's pretty cool because it says that the Celsius network, this is the CEO of Celsius, revealed on Twitter that users can earn 4% on their ADA holdings by lending the cryptocurrency on the Celsius network. Now, I'm curious because I read this article, but I don't fully understand. Can you get 4% plus the 5% that is offered to you by awesome products like the Nerd Node? Boom. Subtle shout out, not so much. So check this out. Celsius is just another partnership that Cardano is able to further adoption with. And they go on to explain more stuff about Cardano that we talk about here on a regular basis. The markets right now are absolutely bullish. Bitcoin right here breaking $41,275. If you come down to ADA, we did it, boys and girls, crypto knots. Here we are. We got the Ethereum. Here we go. We got $1.39, $1.40, switching back and forth. Take a look at this. This is a great article. Coinbase expands Apple Pay options for Bitcoin and Ethereum buys. Now, what that ultimately means is Apple Pay, originally, you could buy Coinbase with the proprietary debit card. But now, being that most of these transactions are done with Visa, MasterCard, and other credit cards, Apple Pay linked cards are now going to be able to be used in those transactions. And that is huge news. For Android users, Android users will have to wait later this fall. Which company? Oh, that's for Google Pay, not Apple Pay. So they're going to be integrating that as well, which is super duper cool. Check this article out. I thought this was pretty cool. Why Square's $29 billion Afterpay acquisition deal is the biggest thing for Bitcoin right now. Now, what they're talking about here is Afterpay is a fintech company from Down Under. And Square got into the Bitcoin game. And Square has been killing it with Bitcoin. Okay? And this $29 billion acquisition is only going to expand the Bitcoin on-ramp. And that's ultimately going to move the market cap. Now, here's a really interesting little note in this article right here. So, what market players are gunning for the app's integration to allow Bitcoiners to buy Bitcoin and pay later. So, ultimately, that's a one-of-a-kind gesture that will undoubtedly skyrocket the adoption rate of this benchmark asset. Now, if you're looking at the markets and if you're looking at the articles that are coming out, they're increasingly turning more and more bullish. Bitcoin, in my opinion, has already followed the hero's journey. It has become the master of two worlds, if you think about it, the digital and the finance. Boom. Cardano is a better technology. It's a proof of stake network. It's faster, it's cheaper, it's more scalable, and you can build an infinite amount of products on top of it. And it has the potential. It has the potential. There are no guarantees. This is not financial advice. To be the infrastructure and the ecosystem in which many companies build their own blockchains off of. The upside is so much larger than the downside at this point in time. If you look at Ethereum, coming back to here, and what Ethereum was looking like, it's at $2,700, okay? Ethereum, still a great idea, a great product, minus the insane gas fees. But look at this. This is selling for, are you kidding me? $200 in 2020, okay? Now, if you come back here, take a look at that. You come here, Ethereum was selling for $12 February 14th, 2017. And that's before they saw all the scaling issues because they didn't have the volume. $10.82 February 1st, 2017. Okay? Boom. Literally, a year later, it was $1,366.77. $1,366.77. Less than a year later. Okay? From $10 to $1,300 with a broken product. Goguen is coming. And folks, if you're not staking your crypto, come stake with the absolute best cryptocurrency node in the cryptoverse, the nerd node. We have 434 delegations and 15,992,603 ADA currently staked in the nerd node. You guys are absolutely wrecking the game. Thank you so much for every single person, whether you put 1 Cardano or you put 100 million Cardano into our node. Don't put 100 million to do it because we'll have to open up more nodes at that point in time. Let us know before you do that. But whether you put 1 or 100,000, we love each and every one of you with all of our hearts, because this has been a true grassroots. It's like a roop in a group. No, it's been a true grassroots effort, bootstrapped from the ground up. People watched me with a mic and a dream trying to start this nerd node, and all I had was the support of the community, and you guys came through. You guys came through and made this thing come true. You made this happen. People came out of the woodwork to make the nerd node real. And I can't thank you guys enough for your delegations, especially this person, this person, this person, and all of the people who have made this journey real. Also, take a look at this. If we look at our pool tool, now I will say the last couple delegations right here, we have had 5.98, 5.91, 6.14 on the next epoch. Now, just so you guys know, that doesn't mean that you're going to get that every single time. If you look at our average ROS, you're going to see that our lifetime ROS is 5.25. Now, there is no promises in any of the return on stake, but a properly run stake pool should return 5.25%, or between 4.75 and 5.5 is usually what I say. But we are on top of this every single day, making sure every single update on the node is run correctly and efficiently and to a T. Guys, we're working with the best people in the business, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this little update. And if I don't see you, I'll see you on the internet. I'm out.
This video is brought to you by Nerd Pool. Come on, you nerds. Let's jump in the pool. Stake and bake, baby. Ciao.